Welcome back. I miss you, good people. Just know, when I don't post on the regular, something is wrong with the kids. My baby daughter, she had to go to the ER. Wife had to take her 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Seemed early. I don't know, I was half asleep. So shout out to you, sweetie.
Thank you.
My boys, they sick. I'm fighting off colds. So my wife been at home taking care of the kids. So I just been up here thugging it by myself, like I said, fighting off colds. But this here is a comeback. This is a valuable lesson to everybody. I like to share my experience so you won't make them at home. And the customer was very cool, but I did give her my deep apologies, and she was saying, I knew it wasn't you, but I stopped her and said, yes, it was me. No matter if my guys did it or not, they're under me. So if they mess up, I mess up. That's how I look at it. So I messed up. Just AC.
I'm about to say, what is this?
Man, it's almost like a water fountain. So what happened was, we did an oil change, and she noticed little spots all over her driveway. Okay. I thought it was originally a stripped out drain plug. One of my guys put it in sideways, but that wasn't the case. I put my wrench on it. It was, I'm gonna be nice on camera. I wasn't on off camera, and I already talked to my guy about this. It was tight, if that makes sense.
What is it? Do it again.
It's toddler tight. My toddler feel like she put on the drain bolt. When you're putting on drain bolts, first off, if you're not familiar with cars and the feel of the way it's supposed to feel, like I've been in this industry forever. I know what stuff's supposed to feel like. So I'm able to give it that little extra and be like, oh yeah, this is it. It's not gonna give any problems. By the way, I'm just letting it sit here and running and rechecking my work. If you're not familiar with how it feels, supposed to feel, don't go off a feel, please. Use a torque wrench. Take the extra step, look up the torque specs, and torque it down. That way, no one can say anything. They just get in the habit of using a torque wrench if you're new to this field. That way, if something do go wrong, nah, oh boy, he used a torque wrench every time and follow the procedures. It's not his fault. It's got to be a parts failure, because they see him using a torque wrench all the time. You'll be known as Torque Wrench Joe or something like that at the shop. So hopefully that will help upcoming techs out there be better.
And what is our coaching plan for this gentleman?
I don't know.
We'll talk about it off camera, but maybe have him invest in a torque wrench and he got to use it every time he does one. But I will say this, people, Alex don't give you too many chances to mess up. It be me that be saving people.
Yeah, the last drain bolt was just lift loose. And these engines are not cheap. And that stuff gonna fall on me at the end of the day. Of course, I'm gonna take care of the customer, and both times the customers has been real cool, but it just take that one time the customer from hell, and they just ragged down on me really hard, and which, I deserve it. We messed up, but saving grace is my customer's been cool about it, which I'm not cool about it at all. Just want to throw that out there. But
well, I want to throw this out there. I mean, you're looking real good on this camera. I don't know, is the shave just, we might need to cut and
go ahead and cut,
because you're looking good.
So I'm gonna go ahead and let this down, let the customer know my findings, and
next oil change on us?
Yeah.
For sure.
At this point, I'm giving away money, but customer satisfaction is everything at my shop. I can't speak for other businesses. Like I always say, it's not if you're gonna mess up, it's when you're gonna mess up and how you're gonna make it right with that particular customer, catered around their situation. So this makes my second oil change I had to give away for free.
With this tech?
Yeah.
Well, this gentleman. So.
Yeah, that's like $120 right there. But it's all good. I don't do the one night stands. I build relationships, and stuff that'll last. Family, that's what I build my shop around. And I treat my customers as such. That's just how I like to do it.
Meanwhile, in my apps, all of the AIM products came. If you guys like to wash cars or need good stuff, this stuff is really good, especially this breakaway. It's my favorite product. But I do shop a lot with David. If you're in the Atlanta area, I can definitely drop his contact details. But we love the AIM products. Very good stuff. And I see they didn't put the engine hoist together. And somebody put the pressure washer together, which is fine. But all I can do is buy the supplies, folks. Can't make them put it together.
That went extremely well. I think it's not one particular customer I value. It's all my customers, because I find myself saying that a lot lately, and this could be a first timer, and I'll be like, man, you know, I pretty much value all my customers. When they walk through that door, they become part of the Alex the Car Doctor family. And like I mentioned before.
Until they start acting like the cousin that you don't invite to the
exactly. Yeah, you get wrong,
you're gone.
you know, you're gone. Man, I was like, that's your loss.
Excuse me, I have a customer request.
Yes.
By customer, I mean me.
Yes.
Can we please get one of my for sale cars on the schedule?
Yes, we
No.
can.
Please.
I got you.
One on there.
Because we're
That the
heading
Honda.
into September, and that's my high sales month. I got to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That thing gonna sell like a hotcake.
I
I
know.
need the money, Curtis. I need it.
Quick.
That
It's
Honda.
gonna go so quick. I already got 3 people that came as customers wanting to know when you got some sales. Just let me know.
It's always
Put me
like
on
that.
schedule. Wonder Woman cars. I have a profile.
I got you.
Thank you. Because waiting on my husband, it ain't going to do.
All right, we need to talk about a particular car, Raider. I'll get to that in a little bit. Guys, I broke the boat. just know, man, over the weekend this Sunday, woo, wide open. One of my kids, my 8-year-old, he even got airborne, like on the tube. He came about this high up off the ground. My wife was like,
Right.
my baby.
I wasn't looking. I was like, hey,
He was on there by himself. And he's so light that this thing, it started sailing.
Wait, this is the tube that we went with.
It looked so, I was kind of scared for him. I was like, oh shoot, my baby. But in a nutshell, it was my fault. What I did, first of all, I didn't have the right crank pulley to properly time it. I knew I had it too advanced, but it felt so good. It's very nice and snappy, all the power in the world. Like I always tell my people about these catalytic converters, it's not the cats that kills the car, it's the back pressure that causes excessive heat buildup in the combustion chamber that leads to spark knock. Spark knock kills engines. Spark knock killed my engine.
Should we give them a listen to what spark knock sounds like?
Well, you're not gonna be able to hear it. It's just knocking. I'll let y'all hear it knocking. Ugh.
But man, you see the Gatorade bottles? I mean, we was out there
man.
living life. Living La Vida Loca.
Man, we were doing about, we was averaging about, because my oldest was back there and they like to turn up like I do. So I was going a little bit too fast with the tube, but nobody got hurt. Everybody had a blast. I was doing about averaging 40 pulling them. And that's a big drag. So imagine if I didn't have a tube. This thing would move. Oh, turn on my batteries.
Oh, you know what? Come closer to it. You got a mic on. Dip down.
Yep, she's tapping. Eesh.
Thank God we didn't break down in the middle of the
We
lake.
did. The boat started losing power and I backed off of it and it cut off. I was like, uh-oh.
I don't
My
know.
door.
I might be being a little bit too extra today, and I might have to stop filming because you real athletic today, and I don't know. It's the beer.
Look, let me pose for you.
Yeah. Okay. They finna. Let me cut. Hold on. All right, Mrs. Carter got herself. Yeah. But you see me later on.
I got you. My daughter, she was freaking out. My wife had to calm her down, tell me, so that's why we have a mechanic on board. Calm down. She's like, oh no, we broke down. She started going on and on. It was funny. But no, it fired right back up, and I didn't have my power anymore, and it was not.
So we limped back to the dock.
Yeah, we didn't limp it. I was still moving. Raphael, we need to bring.
Oh, you trying to be my twin? You know I got that
shirt.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know we got the same jacket too.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you pull that central in and do the cat, knock the cat out real quick.
Okay.
What we looking like on the?
I just gotta drive it.
Okay.
Cause I'm putting the free on right now.
Did y'all
I'll
need
probably
oil
put.
for that? Curtis said y'all needed some oil for the AC machine.
No, we should have
We
everything.
should have enough
Okay.
oil.
Yeah, we out
We
of
need it free on. That's what I need.
Yeah, we out of refrigerant, so we need to get some more refrigerant.
I'll get that ordered. What is it? 134.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
All right.
Let's go talk about this Raider. This Raider is a hot mess. I guess we'll talk about it on camera because I am considering not taking the job. I haven't seen this much hackery in a very long time.
Hackery.
Yes, and when it becomes that bad, it becomes a liability on me because, yes, I can go in. It's one of those situations, the harder you look at it, the more stuff you find, if that makes sense. Where is the Raider? So he wants a price,
Up there in the front.
but, dealing with this much hackery, I don't even know how to price that. Some of this stuff, like, I want to be fair to him. I want to be fair to myself. It's hard just to start a clock and be like, yeah, let me start the clock, and the clock is ticking, and however long it takes. That's not how this industry works.
And you don't want to undercut yourself
Yep.
either.
So this is a rough call. All this is a Dodge Dakota.
Mitsubishi Raider.
This is a Mitsubishi Raider. So 07 Dodge Dakota. Same drivetrain, same everything as a Dodge Dakota. All right, at a glance, everything looks pretty good. But you start looking closely, you start seeing open wires. The split loom is missing. And my personal favorite, the buildup of JB Weld back here. Yeah, you control the light. Oh, right here. Both valve covers are cracked. I'll try to look at this one. Over here, come over around. Yeah, you can see it real good right here. The buildup of JB Weld. Oh yeah, you can see it. Then there's multiple, no clue. There's multiple broken valve cover bolts. Stuff is leaking. When you get underneath, there's more broken bolts, more missing bolts. I don't know if they're broken yet. Oh man, it's a hot mess. And I am considering not taking the job because of the time I would have to set aside for it, and may not have no time to focus on this to get it back right. But what you think, sweetie? I want to.
Heck no. Listen.
Because I don't even know how much to charge for this stuff. I like in and out stuff. At this point in my life, I have to keep it in and out. Like projects, it's just not working out for me right now. This would be sort of a semi-project. Because when I do it, I'm going to want to spend a lot of time on it, split loom everything, fix stuff the proper way, and I don't trust anybody else but myself to do this particular job, and I am not going to have time, just being honest with myself, to set aside the time and do this. I'm trying to get the boat back up and running before family camp, and that's in 3 weeks. I got to get the van back up and running. If I'm going to be spending extra time on anything, it's going to be my own stuff.
Right. And not only that, we're 2 weeks booked out. We just don't have the time. And the last time you posted a video declining a job, it was a handful of people in the comments saying,
you're not a real mechanic.
You're not a real mechanic. Just because you don't want to go behind hackery doesn't make you don't have nothing to prove, first of all. Second of all, you have to learn, and this is for all the business owners and technicians and mechanics watching, all money is not good money. Whoever he's been doing it himself.
I think it was a family member.
To save money. And see, when people come in here like that, it's nothing but a headache for us versus getting the job done professionally. You know, and then sometimes they try to go back and forth with you on the price as if it's not already screwed. So.
Well, I don't think he's that type of customer, but still, like, it's just a hot mess.
Either way, we don't have the time.
All right, well, that's the decision we came up with. This is like one of the worst ones I've seen in a while, and I'm pretty sure this is just the tip of the iceberg. Once I start getting into it, I'm gonna find a lot more.
You gotta learn how to say no.
What's wrong? All right, cool.
You Alex the car doctor though, but that don't mean you Alex the God.
Sometimes
you gotta leave stuff.
Some people think that. I'm like, I'm just your average person that likes to take his time and do stuff right. That don't mean I'm the best in the world. I never claimed to be the best. I still don't think I'm the best. I'm just really good and passionate with what I do, and I just try to do my best. That's one thing we can, as humans, hope for.
Mason is a hater.
Man, it just
He hate on
sound
us,
crazy.
Raphael. So I don't know if you guys remember this car from last video. Another conversation that went well, but he also decided that he's not gonna fix it.
Where we going?
The cost of an engine is too much. So he's gonna get it towed.
Yeesh. Sound horrible.
So we have to push it out and put it in position for the tow truck.
I guess behind the Jeep.
He said he doesn't want to put it on even more than I don't want to put it on. And I said, no,
What are y'all yapping
I
about?
don't want to put it on.
Arguing about who gonna put on the wheel.
It should be Mason.
Good people, this is why it's so important, warranties, because parts do fail. This is why I don't accept outside parts. This compressor clutch failed. It wasn't engaging. Here's an electronic magnet right here, and when it magnetizes, it sticks to the pulley. This pulley is going to always be spinning, this outer ring. It's always going to be spinning while the engine is running. But this is going to be stationary until it's energized and it sticks, gets pulled into this, and the compressor start moving. Parts failure is a real thing.
Yep, and it's under warranty, so we'll fix it for free.
And what I try to avoid at my shop is
Got lunch.
Wow. Got lunch. Yes.
From one of our loyal customers.
Man, one of the best customers. Man, the lady is a saint, I swear. What I try to avoid is unnecessary arguments and confusion and bickering back and forth. I've been through this way too many times where I let the customer get their parts and I give them the disclaimer, hey, no warranty. I mean, if it don't work out the box, it's out of our hands. Put it on, don't work out the box, surprisingly. Faulty part. When does that ever happen?
It happens.
Then I tell the customer, like, hey, you still got to pay me and pay me to put it back on. Oh, no, it's something you must have did wrong. I'm like, everything is done right. It's just a faulty part. Then, I'm not paying nothing, or it's just too much. I've been burnt too many times like that. So, and I am considering not taking car shield. Surprise. Because, babe, you may have more information than I do.
I'm tired of negotiating with them about the labor rate.
I'm not a this is not a swap meet. Don't negotiate with on my prices. Let me turn this truck off. My price, the price is the price. The price is the price.
Well, but I was just telling him about the car she'll be trying to negotiate.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, well, the average labor rate. And I was like, sir.
I'm not your average type of guy, first
Well,
of all.
it's not even about that. Which you're not. Let's put some respect
I'm a little,
on it. He ain't lying. But no, let's take our good friends behind us. I can't think of their shop name, but they're really good.
Matchmakers?
No, I can't think of the name, but his labor rate is cheaper than ours. Guess what? He owns his building though.
Oh yeah, Clayton Auto. Shout out to you.
Awesome. Shout out to Clayton Auto Service. But he owns his building half for the past 20-something years.
Yeah, he's swinging it
versus
down.
our rent is $6,000. I can't match his labor rate and still turn a profit and make bills
And
here.
I got a lot of employees now.
So
Everybody, I'm gonna make sure my guys eat, and I
Right.
want to eat too.
with that being said, just for you guys, there's information out there in YouTube land. The labor rate should not be created by your competitors. It's only by your overhead and how many billable hours you need to turn at that rate to make this rent and to pay everybody.
And another FYI, Curtis been getting this a lot lately. I just want to share it with y'all. I am a very busy guy. As much as I would love to come to the phone and talk with all my fans one day, if y'all keep pushing this channel, one day I'm just going to sit at the phone all day and answer phone calls.
I don't have a job then.
No, you forever going to have a job. But as of right now, I am back here in the shop making sure everything runs smoothly, helping the guys, turning wrenches. I cannot come to the phone, unfortunately. That's why I put people in place like Curtis that you just seen. He's very good at his job. He knows things. He's able to put you guys in the right direction. He was able to pre-diagnose several cars that came through here recently that he told the customer, it sounds like da-da-da. And when it got here, it was actually da-da-da. Whether that's AC compressor, control arm.
I'm gonna say they're gonna say,
et
"What's
cetera.
da-da-da?" Does my car need a da-da-da?
Yeah, I need a da-da-da. So he's very good at his job. And like I said, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to speak with you guys and take time away from the customers that's been in here, some for a couple of weeks because we're waiting on parts or waiting to get it on the lift. It's just, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. So this one is getting a Diag evap test. I think that's what she said. I'm trying to find the mileage on it.
Now, I didn't hear what you said, but
I'm pretty sure everybody else heard what I
yeah,
said.
because you're mic'd up. We bought
Yep.
another mic.
Yeah, so hopefully I got a spare now.
Oh, they've been smoking weed in here. Okay, let me back up.
Ooh, I'm getting a little contact. I think I'm about to go sit down.
Hey,
Come
somebody,
on.
hey, somebody come in the comments like the dude with the polo, stay fresh.
They
They don't know we used to call you
get some
fresh.
contact.
He's got no
Come.
contact, man.
Come, get some.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
How you gonna answer the phone if you under contact?
Hey, look, it's out the car doctor. You know what I mean? We down here putting it in. How can I assist you? My name is Curtis.
Then I'm gonna give you a drug test right now.
Is the 1.5 or the
Oh, I don't know. Ooh, yeah. Had to get out of there. Couldn't.
You gonna get high later on.
I guess I'm gonna be smelling like it, and then the police gonna get me. This is the what is it? 2.4.
Oh, it's a big one. Okay.
Yeah, because it's not a turbo. I need to find my scanner. My guys just had it.
Yes, sir.
Right here?
Is it? Oh, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Let's see what's going on. I rarely get Hondas in.
Speaking of scanner, we gotta do the giveaway video.
We do. We need to do that.
We're gonna do it
today.
tomorrow.
Because
First thing.
my people need their stuff. Oh. Can hardly get up in here. Got a little light.
Dang, short.
The red light
Oh,
special.
neat. That's neat.
Man.
Oh, all over.
Yeah.
Is that a aftermarket?
Yes, definitely.
I like it.
It goes with the mood while you're blazing down.
I might need to get me something like this.
So you can go with
In
the
my
mood
car.
while you're blazing down.
I don't smoke, sir. Why you look at the camera like that? Now they're gonna assume that I do.
Yeah, I'm just playing. I gotta get out of here. All right. I'm trying to enjoy the AC, but some unforeseen circumstances happened inside the car that was making me feel a little funny. So now I'm diagnosing the car outside. That makes sense. 17 Honda CRV. All right, let's see. Codes. Let's do purge. It's got something with the purge valve. So I need to test the purge valve. And it's got, it had an active grill shutter code. Let me go to the generic.
Yes, sir.
One thing Alex got to do.
Thank you, sir. You're the man. That's why I mess with you the long ways. Valve blind performance. Incorrect purge flow. So I'm gonna go to functional test and see if I can activate the purge valve with my scanner. I may have to turn the car off to test it. Sometimes this stuff be unplugged. I rarely see issues with these Hondas, and I don't see any problems at all. So I wonder if it's just unplugged. Did that lady come get her 200? What is she gonna do? She gonna go talk to Jonathan?
She claimed that Jonathan was the one who gave her that.
So he kicked
that
it
thing.
to me at a different story then.
Yeah, that's what I told her. I said,
Because he was like,
I said,
I'm
he
new
talked
here.
Yeah, I said he talked to Jonathan. And Jonathan told him to let you come back to the spot and he's going to take care of it.
Yeah, because I didn't mention who I was.
Right.
Because I wasn't ugly neither. I was like, this just make the industry look bad.
Yeah.
And, I care about my customers. So y'all need to make it right.
That's what I told her. I said, you talked to the man himself, and he told you could tell her to bring it back up there. And she's like, well, he was the one that gave me the quote and stuff.
Yeah, I was like, none of this is true. So what's going on? Let me bring you up to speed.
I was going to ask you, could you inform
It was a
me?
good one yesterday. I'm not gonna. I didn't mention no names.
No.
I don't want to put nobody on blast because it seems like they're gonna fix the problem. Customer came in and was saying that she needed all four brake calipers. All four brake calipers was seized.
Yes, she said 3 of them were seized and 1 wasn't seized. And she said
So-
they showed her that 1 wasn't seized, which anybody can fake that.
Yeah.
They showed that 3 is sticking and 1 is not sticking.
So 3 brake calipers seized. The CV axle's clicking, and I think that was it.
Yeah.
Took a look at the car. None of the brake calipers was seized. No heat damage. When brake calipers seize, they stick to the rotors, causing excessive heat on the rotors, pretty much damaging the rotors. You can tell a rotor has been heated because it have bluish blemishes, and if it's really been overheated, they have like rust. It look like rusted around the edge of it. I mean, it's been red hot. You just know it looks weird.
And then there was 1 twisted.
Yeah. That on the passenger front, the brake caliper, the brake hose was twisted, meaning when they took off the brake line, when they took off the brake caliper and hung it, secured it, when they put it back on, they did a loop-de-loop and then put it back on. And what that would do, that'll kink the brake line, and it was like a 90. Like a 90, what's that? A 90 is like shoot.
Yeah.
Looked like a 90, didn't it?
90 degrees.
Completely just flipped over. Like they just.
Well, it had a bad kink in it. It had like a 90-degree kink in it.
Did they do work prior to this?
Yes, they did the brakes. And they was like, I don't know, it was weird, but I tested the CV axles. None of that stuff was true. The only thing I found was because the lady took immaculate care of her car.
Well, that thing's clean.
You can tell a lot by looking at the shoes of a vehicle. Tires, I like to say tires. The soles, the rubber. That sucker had some, how much them tires cost?
Mission, sometimes at least,
He the tire man.
in my days, at least almost $200 a piece on tires.
Probably more than that. That was them special Michelins.
1,000 for a set.
Eesh.
Easy.
So she took real good care of her car. The car drove amazing. No clicking. The only thing she needed had a bad motor mount in the front. which I don't understand how they missed that. And the brake line was twisted. So,
That they twisted.
yeah, that they twisted and trying to sell her some stuff. Right down in the comments, who you think it was? I'm not gonna give you the answer because they haven't.
If they don't fix it,
If they
we
don't,
will.
yeah, if they don't fix it, then I'll let y'all guys know. But who you think did it?
Big box. Here's a hint. It's a big box store.
Of
And
course,
I'm sorry
they-
that I wasn't here to film it.
Yeah, because I got on the phone with him. I was like, you basically making the industry look bad. This is not right. And, I feel very heavily when it comes to my customers. I was like, I did quality control. I didn't mention who I was because I don't want everybody to know who I was. And they may get spooked or something. I don't know. I wasn't trying to intimidate
So
the
you
guy.
are known now as the
Yeah,
whistleblower.
yeah. When it comes to my customers.
Oh yeah, in that regard.
All right.
But we from the hood, baby. Snitches get
I go toe to toe with you, especially if I know I'm right. Let's see. Function test. Make sure I'm doing the right thing. Automatic. Engine should not be running. All right. Okay. It's my dang on RTL charged. I don't like using this thing sometimes.
And it costs more than the Altel.
Yeah, this thing be freezing up and doing all kind of weird stuff. I don't went to the wrong thing, but let me just go to the sensor itself and check it. So a purge valve, good people, is a particular component of the evap system that lets gas vapors into the engine to be burnt. It's a little solenoid, and this solenoid is located right here. So I need to move this cover off. Bam. This cover covers the high pressure fuel pump. I did a video on how beauty covers muffles noise. As you see, you got muffling deadening material right here. And right under this is the high pressure fuel pump. These high pressure fuel pumps are loud. And without their cover, you will hear some type of ticking noise.
Now a lot of people say those beauty covers trap heat.
Which they do. Do we have time to see?
If it traps heat with your
Yeah.
heat gun,
Yeah.
I guess. I mean,
I have to
yeah.
find one that got a beauty cover. I'll find something. Let me get this waiter out of here first. So this is the purge valve. It's a 2-line. All right, so I need to take that off and I can physically test it. It should run off a 12-volt source, but I'm gonna try to run it with my scanner and hook a little gauge up to it, a little vacuum gauge, just to test it. If you don't have a little vacuum gauge, you can always apply suction with your mouth while opening and closing the valve. Yo, CJ, put that on the lift, rack that up, the QX, and if you need help with the cover, call me over, but we're gonna put the cover back on and the bottom fan shroud. I guess start with that first. No, the plastic piece. It's like 2 little plastic pieces. Yeah, that's the one that got the weight. That's the one you may need help with. So just call me over when you're ready for that. So let me put this back. And I need some pliers. I'm going to get my Altel. I think it's charged. I think it'll do a better job at.
You want me to go get it for you?
I got it, sweetie. Don't worry about it. Damn. Let's see. Should be good enough. Gotta break it loose. Oh. My back is starting to hurt.
Chiropractor?
Yeah,
Okay.
sadly.
Finally, you admitted on camera you need to go. Make sure. You want to go early morning? Before work?
I don't want my back to get too bad.
Yeah.
Because it's getting there.
Okay, we working on the stubbornness. Go, Alice the car. Go ahead. Then.
I need to pay my tickets.
Oh my gosh. Today.
Yeah. Let me find my vacuum pump. I'll be back. Oh, I got it right here. Bam. It's in 2 pieces for some odd reason. Dang it, I forgot to warranty it out. Let me see, can I fix it real quick?
Snap on.
Yeah.
Call him. After we use it.
Yeah. Just need a little pin. All right. Is it providing suction or blowing? Oh, duh, it is suction. I guess I wasn't paying attention. It's hot.
That contact got you.
Yep, dead contact. Yes, I do believe so. What's going on, Keith? So now what I'm gonna try to do is command that sensor.
Wait, I'm sorry we was handling business. Show us what you just did.
I basically just, this line is coming from the purge solenoid and going back to the tank, which is right here. So I just pulled it off and hooked it up to my.
What kind of tank is that?
The fuel tank. It goes through the canister. Canister filters it or do something weird before it enters the engine to be burnt.
Okay.
Something like that. Contact is a mother.
Could be.
I don't know. It's something. This lady don't mess me up. All right. I don't want to start engine. Let's see. Evap system. I want to do purge. I'm about to go get my evap.
We should tell them about the time we found a little white rock in the customer's
Yeah, I
car.
was like, I felt bad because I'm guessing the kids, the daughter did not want her mom know that she partaked in certain
Might have
things.
not been her.
It was her.
She could have been giving a
Because
ride.
that was her. I remember very vividly. 'Cause I called, I was like, yeah, I can't drive y'all car. It got some paraphernalia in the floorboard. I'm like,
It wasn't paraphernalia though. It was actual.
that's what I said.
Oh.
So she I guess she called her daughter and got on her daughter. So the daughter came up here, kikiing and ha-ha and got it out and left. What the heck? The stuff I gotta go through.
If you guys don't know what the little white rock is, just comment below and I'll tell you. Alright, on the playback I noticed that you guys are probably hearing a lot of whooshing sounds.
I don't know where
Why
else
don't
to
you
put
just
it.
try to put it right here?
I will lose it.
That's the problem, guys. I don't know. We're trying with the mics, guys. Bear with us.
I don't know. We'll see if I lose
Hopefully
it
you
or not.
don't lose it.
Yeah, I'm so paranoid. I think with the necklace it can get caught. So hopefully this is better. All right.
That's why I just like to record and go.
Yeah, let me get away from this car. It does make me feel funny.
Who want that?
Oh, man.
Taking forever, man.
It always do that. And I probably went to the wrong thing. Oh, active tests. This is the meat and potatoes. Active tests.
Snap-on couldn't do that?
Snap-on has its place. Evap test. I guess I go back to evap test. Multi-function test. Single solenoid test. Let's do on
Stupid autofocus.
canister vent valve. I need the other one. It's cycling.
Oh, please. Okay, there we go.
It's on. Yeah, I got the wrong valve. Oh, duh. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm tripping. Canister vent valve. Let's see. Purge. That's off.
You're trying to command it on?
Yeah, now I'm gonna command it on. And I should watch that drop. It dropped. Okay. I mean, it worked. It's 100%. So, it already dropped. You missed it.
Oh, I did.
Oh.
I just thought it was going to do something else.
No, it's not going to do anything else. So, the solenoid is working. Now I need to look at some other values. Because the tank, it has a tank pressure sensor too. Oh, I'm supposed to turn it off.
Well, listen, I'm going to be back. Because I don't want to stand here right here.
I understand. I don't want to stand right here neither.
I'll come back when he got something, guys.
All right. So, what
you
I
been
did
doing,
was
man?
on the ground. I just got finished testing the canister vent valve. It operates. I know the purge valve operates. The next thing I need to try to do is check the sensor, fuel tank pressure sensor, or it could be a bad canister. Bad canisters will cause low purge flow issues. The canisters, they'll fall apart in the inside and creating a blockage, so to speak. But it's up to me to test that. Normally what I see is low flow, meaning if I take my blowgun, or I would probably just use a tube and blow through it. It's not a good idea to pour air through it because you're gonna get hit with a whole bunch of gas fumes, but blowing through it is fine. That'll give me a general idea if the vapor canister is low on flow. That's just my little quick way of doing things. So I'll probably do that now and see what comes up. Find another hose. All right. My bootleg way of doing stuff. Don't laugh at me.
Cue the laughter. It's hot under here.
Blows through just fine. Let's turn on the...
Is there a tool for this? Because I know Tex ain't blowing through stuff.
Yeah, text blow through stuff all the time.
Comment below and tell us the truth. Are you guys blowing through stuff at the shop?
Blows through just fine. I don't feel anything resisting. Now, what I'm gonna do is try to close the system and pressurize the fuel tank to see if my numbers on the fuel tank pressure sensor look good. They was looking a little wonky because with the system open, I'll show you what I'm talking about, but I just wanted to cover those tests. What's going on, Keith?
2018 640i Gran Turismo.
That's
AC
a
leak.
yeah. That's a our system is not gonna pull up that car.
Nope.
That Gran Turismo.
Oh, I thought y'all were playing. It's a car
Well,
called Gran Turismo.
BMW.
Oh,
Well, it may, but I don't work on German cars.
nope.
Cause
Thank you.
I'm gonna want to get the parts from the dealership, and he's gonna give me backlash, and I'm not fooling with it.
And I told him that. So when he wants to, he says, you can turn away the job. I said, he doesn't get
Absolutely. All money ain't good money.
Right. I told him, he don't deal with German cars. That's it. And I told him the reason why. Wow, pay.
Yeah, they all say that.
Say that now.
Yeah, they all say that until they get the bill.
Right.
Now, oh, I thought you were a mom and pop shop. No, I'm here to do a job right.
Right.
And sometimes doing it right, you got to get the good stuff.
Right. So I gave him the talk. You want the three of us had about the German guards,
Oh.
and he's still trying. I'm like, sir, I said, but I'll ask him anyway. I'll you know what? I'll go and ask
And
him.
here is proof that Curtis, when you call here, he does ask us. He don't just say it. He comes back here, but the answer is no.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. So I'm letting him know that we don't do German cars.
Yep.
All right, here I'm looking at my fuel tank pressure sensor. And it's negative 13 kPa. Should be reading 0. Okay, so it is reading. Because when I blow through it, because the system is not completely closed. So it is receiving a reading. All right. That's working. Let me double check my purge valve. Just to double check. Because I only checked it one time. Double check, triple check. Sometimes stuff will start working and fail. Everything else is working. Boils down to canister.
Well, what's the code?
Incorrect purge flow. Meaning the flow of gas vapors is low. If the car expects to receive a certain flow rate, and if it doesn't receive that flow rate, it throw a check engine light. So, yeah. So I'm pushing. Maybe I need to grab it from the other end and pull. All right. Oh, I'm about to take it off here. Okay, we got 10. Oh, my mic fell.
Uh-oh. Good thing you caught it.
Somebody done took my 10, so I just grabbed whatever I saw. That might be mine too. Snap-on. I think it is. I get tired. Contact is real. Hot. Only, and it's 2 bolts. Oh gosh, why you just couldn't put 100? All right, switch of plans. What to get to? All right, just spoke with the customer because that's what I do, and did some little side research. Followed my little flow chart, and I pretty much did all those tests. Normally I do because I remember them in my head. Everything came back good on my end. So I went and spoke with the customer, and she did say sometime it'll go on and off. So that lets me know that the problem is intermittent. So it could be like a weird, quirky electrical issue going on with this car, because she did say a low power message came on in the dash, then it just went off. At my time at the dealership, we were faced with little quirky issues like that, and we just pulled up the I forget, technical service bulletin something, and it'd be like reflash, there's an update for it. So I constantly found myself doing little updates and reflashes to the newer vehicles, and it solved the problem. So this may be a case like that, because before I sell anybody something that they don't need, I would quickly say, hey, this is out of my hands. I did all I could. Everything coming back good from what I've tested. So that's where we're at on this one.
Diag or no diag?
No diag. I don't charge if I can't find, which I didn't find anything. Everything functioned perfectly fine. So yeah, write down the comment if you may know what it is. I don't know, and I'm not ashamed to say. And I don't like adjusting people's seats, so sometimes I squeeze on in here. I don't know, I wouldn't want nobody touching my seat. Like, if I get in a car, if it was my car, and I got everything adjusted the way I want, I don't want nobody to readjust it. That's just how I am, and I treat people how I want to be treated.
Hey, I told her about the contact in the car. She busted out laughing. I told her it's all love, though.
That lady got me high back
She got
there,
it
man.
lit in there.
I blame you for not getting your car fixed right, because I'm not thinking straight. I need a lift for one of the Santa Fe's, and that's why I'm going to be staying late and start putting that back together. I think it's going to end up with a situation like this, because he still owes on the car. I don't think he's going to pay. I think he's going to abandon it. And it's going to be a point where I'm going to have to block it in. And
Because he still owes on.
Yeah, they're going to have to reach out to me and, hey, I can't release the car until y'all pay the bill. It's a bill on it.
Stick him out in the corner. I'm gonna that bus up there.
Yep. So I think it's going to be one of those situations. It's sad, but yeah.
And you spent a lot of time on it. And we
Yeah.
weren't going to charge him if you didn't find it, but
Nope,
you
I
found
found the issue.
it.
So.
It's business, nothing personal, baby.
Oh, you found the plug? Nope. This is the vehicle I was referring to. Like I said, he's probably not going to pay for it, and I don't blame him. But I'm going to go ahead and start putting it back together and push it outside, and hopefully, yeah. I don't know. Got a good engine. I ran through it through and through.
He asked to sell the parts off of it.
Yeah.
But we don't want to do that.
I'm not getting involved in that.
Yeah. He can sell them himself. He just needs to.
But
Would you be willing to cut his bill down?
for what?
I mean, I was just asking. You know, he owes you. But
So-
still, we have to do that for everybody.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it because I like the customer. Well, I like all my
Well,
customers.
he got to like you back, though, and he still got to pay.
Yeah, you talking
That's
about
the
payment,
thing.
payment.
That's the dilemma, folks. Our hearts be in the right place too much. But my husband did spend many nights doing this, and is going to spend a couple nights putting it back.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So that's all there is to it. But guys, I'm gonna end this right here. It's been an interesting, fun day with you good people. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like and subscribe. Alex the Car Doctor out. See you guys on the next one.